Hello friends, welcome to this session where we will discuss about the Mirae Asset Midcap Fund. As per the mandate, this fund to invest into the Indian midcap equities. Minimum 65% of the AUM gets invested into the midcap space. If you look into the fund present positioning, around 70% of the fund AUM is getting invested into the midcap space. At the same time, we are keeping flexibility to invest around 20% into the large cap space to manage overall portfolio liquidity. Historically, mid caps tend to outperform large caps after every down cycle. Same is also true when mid cap underperforming large caps during economic uncertainties. COVID-led shock during March and April has resulted into massive earning downgrades, which has resulted into mid cap underperforming large cap. But as the things has opened up, we have seen significant rebound in the economic activities and subsequently earnings upgrade, which has also resulted into mid caps now started outperforming large cap. With continued government spending and overall growth oriented policies coupled with lower interest rate has improved overall growth outlook significantly. Despite of COVID related disruption, if we look into based on present forecast, 2-year CAGR for GDP growth comes at around 2% CAGR, which in comparison to around 4.5% sort of a GDP growth prior to COVID quarter in Q3 fiscal year 20. We do expect significant mean reversion in the earnings going forward with overall improvement into the economic growth trajectory. We are positive on 4 to 5 themes. Just to start with, first is being domestic consumption because of comfort on longevity of growth, because of favorable demographics as well as lower penetration and premiumization. Second, we are positive on export-led businesses in sectors like auto ancillaries, chemicals, because of significant growth opportunity and possibility of wallet share gain globally. Third, we are positive on certain PSU names across sectors like utilities, defense, industrials, etc. Fourth, we are positive on this entire theme of unorganized to organized segment in sectors like electricals, building material, packaged food. And this theme has even become much bigger post-COVID related disruption as the larger companies has been able to gain market share at the cost of relatively smaller or unorganized players because of their better supply chain management and strong balance sheet. And fifth theme we are positive on is the pharmaceuticals because of relatively attractive valuations and good growth opportunity. Clearly, earnings trajectory since opening up of the economy has turned out better than expected. After so many years, we have seen earnings upgrade during last 2 quarters of the results. With comfort of swift rebound in the overall economic activity, mid caps has outperformed large caps over last 6 months. However, the performance has been more or less similar during last 1 year. If we look from the 3 and 5 year standpoint, mid caps has significantly underperformed large caps, which we believe should get bridged as the broad-based earnings recovery gets panned out. At headline level, mid caps are trading at around 21x 1 year forward earning, which is at a premium to their historical average. Also at current price, there is not much of a discount between mid caps and large caps. But few things to note here is that there could be sharp mean reversion into the earnings as swift recovery in the economy take place. Second, corporate ROEs at this point of a time are at around 10 to 11% versus peak of around 20% we have seen in fiscal year 8. Both of these factors put together can result into significant mean reversion in the earnings, normalizing overall valuations going ahead. Our orientation is to invest in growth-oriented businesses backed by quality management with capital efficiency. Thank you for your time to tuning into this session. Looking forward for future interactions.
Mutual fund investments are subject to market risks. Read all scheme-related documents carefully.